When you shine and nobody gonna dim your light. Okay, so this is basically a video that I've been wanting to actually share it with you for a while, but I've been quite busy and distracted. During this corona season, I believe everybody has been a bit cuckoo. Not really. So what I mean by when you shine, like, don't let people... So basically I've got my note here. It says, be aware of those who pretend to care and have two faces and energy. And energy don't lie. People who believe, of course, the media, and also believe outside people's words, who are fast to judge and believe anything and anything. And everything, I should say. So basically this video is just to share with you that there are people out there who actually just believe first-hand information. They don't actually try and suss out the situation or see what's going on. But I want to jump straight to two faces. People, energy doesn't lie. So if you hang around people who you might no longer, your energy does not match, so I suggest that you should just cut them off completely, move on, create new memories with new people, new friends, because that can hinder your goals in life, can hinder your focus. It's like people who are energy thieves basically, or goal thieves, I should say. So what you should do is just don't talk to them, eliminate them, hang out by yourself, do the things you always wanted to do, read a book, go for a walk, get your nails done, do your nails by yourself. It's corona season, I guess. So let me go back to my note. What I want to say, yeah, be aware of those who pretend and care but have two faces and energy don't lie. So I have come across a lot of people that I used to think who were friends, or at least had good interest in me, or wanted the best for me. Of course, as time goes by, I figured, okay, these people aren't really having my best interest, and I didn't like them because I felt like they were in another world and I was in a different world. Because when you become woke, not everybody's your friend. You've got people who are asleep, who do the normal daily thing that woke people know that we don't do. So that isn't to say they're bad, it's just that they're not aware of what is happening around them. They're just on autopilot. I personally hang out with people who are woke and not woke, because I know how to disconnect and reconnect with myself and isolate myself every now and then, so to recharge my energy. And I know how to clear my energy actually, and I know how to, when my energy becomes too clogged or too much, I know how to step back and reset. I've learned that through testing myself and being around people who are of course not so positive, and realizing, okay, this is not good, this is good, let's see it again. And then it was definitely them. As to why I cut off a lot of friends who claim to be my friends. Yeah, you can also cut off any negative family members who are crazy. You can do that until you reset your mind. It is okay to just reset yourself, okay? Don't feel bad for staying by yourself, wanting to just clear out your head, wanting to, I don't know, figure out what your life is about. That is okay. And people might think you're weird, people might think you're crazy. It is not their turn, it is not their time. I mean, it's not like they can't reflect when they went through bad or tough time in life. We all have those moments. We're not perfect, but of course we are to learn from them. Now, moving to two faces. I've had people who used to call themselves friends, no longer. Of course, people twisting things and lying and saying things about you, and you're like, okay, well, I don't think I like that energy. I don't want to welcome that energy. And like, I've got better things to do with my time than to just be to go and gossip or do all those things as they used to do. Or I should say, you tell them one thing and then they take it to the next next level. That I didn't know that they didn't understand woke people things, because at that time I thought everybody was woke. No, not everybody's woke. People don't understand, they can't decode what you're talking about. So limit your exposure to those who are not woke, I would say, also, and speak in their non-woke language so that they're able to understand you clearly. I actually mix the two. Sometimes I say, hey, you know, the universe is this. They might be like, yeah, but then we believe in Jesus. Like, what are you talking about? Or, you know, things like, they don't know what it is to your higher self. They don't know what it is. They think you're talking about someone else. They think you're talking about someone who I've been dreaming about. They don't know what you mean sometimes. And I can't just try and explain to every person I meet. If they get it, they get it. That's why I say, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, it's not your turn. Now I just roll with that. It's so simple, so easy. I have so many work people that I connect with and to communicate with. My life has been better. My life has been amazing, I should say. I don't feel like what I used to feel. I used to feel like, oh, why can't just this person understand? Or why my boyfriend ain't woke? Move on. They don't work, they don't work. Talk to them in their baby language. They understand you, good. Get what you want to do what you want to do with them, but you cannot tell them. You don't talk about the metaphysics. You don't talk about the manifestation power. You don't talk about all this, because they'll be like, yeah, but Jesus got us right, and you'll be like, yeah. So then you just gotta be considerate, you know. So that's why I limit my exposure to people. I usually just hang around family, and if family become too much, again, isolation, of course. That isn't to say I don't love my family, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you're woke, right? And yeah, so as we all are going through our journey, and not just woke, understanding ourselves, our higher being, our calling, it is good to focus on energy doesn't lie. So if you are around somebody and your energy feels drained, that's telling you that this person is not good. I've had that around people who I've invited to my house once, and I was like, this person cannot be around me because I don't feel like they're being genuine. And I'm telling you, energy doesn't lie. That's when you need to cut it. You know, I just cut. And people are like, why are you so mean? I'm like, you don't get it, do you? So that's one of the most beautiful things. You can read energy. You can see things before they happen. You can understand somebody without even having to have an actual interaction with them. And they just think you're being weird, cuckoo, crazy, because they don't know. They're still sleeping. They don't know how to tap into that yet. Well, when their time comes, I believe they will. I like to give them hope, because everybody's different. I used to not know all those things until I became woke. You know, as I shared my story through sun gazing, I had a, you know, great time doing that. That's when I really became woke, and my spiritual journey was just begun from there. And now I'm still going on my journey. I gotta go. Thank you guys.